Hello, everyone. This is Jessica. If you have been listening and following me for a little bit, I'm doing a little motivation for, this time. If you're feeling some type of way, if you're feeling, weird, okay? I go under the name of Unconditional Self-Love Goddess, and I started my journey of self-awareness, self-realization. People call it awakening, and I call it waking in. That's what I feel. I feel like my body, my avatar, has connected to my higher self, to my soul, to my divine wisdom. Because instead of going crazy now, I come and I talk to God. I come and sit in nature. Y'all see? This is what I'm doing. I'm literally grounding. I was like, I need a tree in my life today. And so I come from a very beautiful, I had become a hoarder. Okay? Hoarder of things for a while. Because I realized that I had a limiting belief from El Salvador that it was scarcity and lack, that I would never have enough. So I started hoarding things. Okay? And I noticed that that was a belief that I picked up since childhood in El Salvador, because I come from poverty. I live the war. I live a lot of beautiful, hoarding stories. Okay? And then I started noticing that I was hoarding stories. I speak Spanish. Okay? So I have an accent. And if you want to laugh about it, fuck it. I make fun of my own self now. Okay? I noticed that I was hoarding stories of, I come from the war. I saw people decapitated when I was 4 years old, and I had to step in them. My mom and my dad abandoned me when I was a 10-month baby. My grandma used to tell me to shut up whenever I wanted to speak for my voice. I was sexually abused when I was 9 years old, and it was happening. And the fucked up thing is that I liked it because I didn't know. And I realized that I liked it because it actually activated my sex urges when I was a little girl, but I didn't even know what was going on. Then I moved to the United States at the age of 13, ended up a whole new life with my dad and my stepmom. So I was hoarding all the stories. And all the stories and all the stories and all the stories. Then I ended up in a domestic violence relationship. I stopped talking to my father for 10 years because I was in a domestic violence that I was choosing, allowing to just stay in a relationship in which somebody told me, like, your dad doesn't love you. He doesn't even look for you. That's not real father love. Those were stories that I was hoarding in my mind. And I was always playing a victimhood. Then I became homeless. Then I got sick with a rare disease called vasculitis that only 10% of people get due to stress and overthinking. Those were all my hoarding. That's where I come from. And I don't know, but something in 2015 in the red blood moon told me, take a leap of faith, leave this relationship. Actually, I want to give a great gratitude to the father of my daughters. He knows who he is. He went and he talked to my dad. And after me not talking to my dad in 10 years, I moved in with my dad. I was homeless, living in a garage. And little by little, I went to therapy. I started doing yoga, started doing meditation. Thanks to him also, I went to therapy. And I started a coaching business. And I started noticing that I started releasing and removing all those stories I had hoarded my whole life. Yeah, sometimes I get the imposter syndrome and those limiting beliefs. Yes, I sit with doubt. Yes, I sit with fear and my insecurities. And yes, I miss my family sometimes and I cry for them. But I know that both of my daughters are here to be successful and thriving even when they're living with their father. And I'm starting a whole new Jessica. A new Jessica that I don't even know. A new Jessica that they don't even know what to do. For the past 3 days, I've been coming to nature and I asked God, okay, God, you want me to rewire and redo my new business, and you want me to do new changes. And, Spirit started telling me, use everything all together because you have a lot of things. I'm like, I have the Usui Holy Reiki fire with the Egyptian Reiki. I have the coaching. I can see patterns. I use tarot. I'm a walking oracle and all these things. And Spirit told me, use everything. And I'm like, okay, I kid you guys not. Last night, I went to bed. I don't know. I dozed off after a meditation. I woke up last night at 1:48 with the prices for my new with the prices for my new journey. And I was like, and God kept on telling me, that's it. That's it. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it, girl. You got it. My right ear started ringing. And I was like, okay. I got this. I got this. I got this. I got this. So wherever you are in your journey, your stories have the much power that you give them. If you keep on believing them, whether it was a death, whether it was a trauma, no matter how small it was, I will not diminish any trauma. Trauma is trauma. But it's up to us to one day to stop saying, I'm either going to be either part of the problem or I can choose to be part of the solution. And if a girl that was 335 pounds with a completely negative mindset, so wherever you are in your journey, please integrate something very essential that I started doing: prayer. I think sometimes we talk more about our problems than to talk to God. Prayer is one of the most wonderful things you can do. And prayer is not saying Ave Maria and the Padre Nuestro and all those things I learned in the Catholic religion. I talk to God like I talk to you guys. I talk to God like He my homie. I talk to God even when I'm mad. I'm like, what the F, you know? Please integrate prayer. We've forgotten to learn to ask to the Most High, God, Source, Creator, to always be here for us and help us and guide us and give us the wisdom. Prayer, and if you want to start something new, have the discipline to do prayer every day. Be grateful for everything. And maybe some meditation. You can only go as far as you allow yourself to go to. You can feel the fear, feel the doubt, but still do the things. You're not alone. God is with you. And every single human being, when we come back in this new reality and this journey, there's always an angel with us. Guardian angels, your ancestors, the ones that really want you to really remember how beautiful and powerful you are. So this message may go to the right people at the right time. I just want to tell you that you matter, and I am grateful that you are born. Whether you believe it, whether you see it, whether somebody tells you, or whether you choose to, or maybe at this moment may not comprehend, I am so grateful you exist. And I'm so grateful God created one of you. And I wish for you to see yourself the way I see you.